Hey guys, I know a lot of you have heard me talk about I eat a lot of salads, and a lot of people think salads can be really boring. I would be one of those people that think salads are really boring unless you know what you're doing. So I'm going to show you how to make amazing salad. Every night I have a salad as big as the one you're about to see. And I've already cut up a red onion, or purple onion, whatever you want to call it. So that's already been cut up in here, and also some jalapenos. I happen to like jalapenos for flavor. See, where Angela doesn't like to mix a lot of different tastes for her taste buds, I do. I like to have different things exploding in my mouth. Everybody's different. So if you like things a little bit simpler, you can make them simpler. But I'm going to make something a little bit more. Hey, Nazi Bear, come here, Nazi Bear, come here, come here, come here. This right here is Nazi Bear. She's a little Pomeranian. Looks like a little wolf now, or a little tiny lion. Okay, get out of here. I can wash my hands. Hold on. Okay. Time for washing the hands. Go lay down. Go lay down. Okay. So what I do is I mix up, for me personally, I mix up the jalapenos and the onions. And for morning for breakfast, once in a while I'll just drizzle a couple onions, jalapenos over my eggs, which are pretty amazing. So here we go. What do I have here for starters? I got a lot of greens. This is butter lettuce. I've already leafed it, and I've cleaned them off. This is romaine. I'm going to do the same thing with this. These are already very clean because they're in there. And this is I can't remember exactly what this is called, but it has its own name. I want to say it's some sort of green leaf. Green leaf, yeah. I guess I'm pretty close considering it is. And what I'm going to do is put all those green leaves together, because the key to eating salad, to me, is getting it into bite-sized, tiny little pieces. If you've ever had a chopped salad before, that's the idea I'm looking for. So I'm going to put all these together all at one time. And then I'm going to cut them very thin lines so I can cut them into tiny little pieces. The biggest problem with eating salad is the fact that you chomp and chomp and chomp like a friggin' cow, right? Well, I'm going to eliminate that process. Plus, what's going to happen here is this salad, or these greens I should say, they're going to get a lot smaller. And when you get, like a lot of restaurants will take like 2 of those butter leaves in a romaine or something, lay it across so it looks like it's really big, so they can get away with giving you a lot less greens. I always ask them to chop it up, especially when I go to a restaurant. Because the key to not being hungry is eating a lot of things that are good for you first. These are free foods. Lettuce, vegetables, all that stuff. This salad I'm going to make here is going to be humongous. Matter of fact, this bowl I have right here is going to be too small. So I'll take care of that in a minute. But first I'm going to chop this up. I'm going to cut it sideways. I'm going to cut it up and down. And chop the hell out of it. Look at that. That big mound of greens is already about maybe half its size. But I'm not done yet. I'm going to keep on chopping and just pushing it in. You want to make sure you have a sharp knife. This one's pretty sharp. You don't want to get your fingers caught underneath it. So I'm almost there. One more pass. Get the pieces that I know I didn't get. Now we're talking. So I'm going to get a bigger bowl because I got a lot of greens to put in this, a lot of vegetables to put in here. So what I'm going to do now is grab my bowl. More size bowl I'm talking about tonight, because I've also got asparagus I'm going to put in here. So first thing I'm going to do is take the lettuce, and it shouldn't be called lettuce, not really lettuce, it's romaine, it's green leaf, it's butter lettuce. I'm going to put all that in there. You see that's got a pretty decent bowl size. Now to add a little more taste, I'm actually going to take some baby spinach, and I'm going to cut that up. By the way, all these greens are organic. It's if you're gonna spend money one place, it should be in greens. There's actually a video on, oh yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of kale too, which I'm gonna make some kale chips later, but I just wanna have a little bit of kale. Kale's something you really gotta cut the hell out of because it's really like almost rubbery, but it's phenomenal for your body. So now here's 5 different greens that I'm gonna put into this salad. And there's gonna be all sorts of different explosions of taste that I'm about to add to it. So, okay, what else do I put in besides greens? That's next. So put that in there, stir it up a little bit. Now I'm gonna take some of the onions, this red onion that I hear, I've already chopped this down with a jalapeno. I'm gonna pour some of that in there and mix that around. I want to leave just enough for tomorrow to go with my eggs. I had it this morning, it was amazing. Now I'm going to take sprouts. Any kind of sprouts you put in are delicious and phenomenal for you. These are called mung beans. And these again will cut up into tiny little pieces. And they're just little, you know, explosions for your mouth. Different tastes. Pop that in there. Pretty nice cutting board, huh? Cucumber. I don't think there's a vegetable or a fruit that has more enzymes than a cucumber. They say that a lot of the vitamins are in the skin, but not really crazy about the skin. So I think I'm getting enough through the other ones. You know, you gotta go through all your tastes. Thing to me is I don't care how healthy the food is. If it don't taste good, I'm not eating it. Next. Okay. One more deal here on the cucumber. Cut that out. Lift that up. Open it. Again, what am I going to do? I'm going to cut it into small, tiny pieces. And what happens when you cut it in small, tiny pieces, it also moves its way all around the salad to mix with all the other tastes that you want. By the way, everything I put in here so far, you can put in 3 times what I put in it if you want to. Because these are free foods. You can't eat too many vegetables that are like this. So I got a half a cucumber in here. You saw how many greens I put in there. Stirring it up. We've already got a huge bowl here. Now here's one of my favorites. I just went out and grilled these asparagus. All I put on it was this extra virgin olive oil spray, and it's called minced garlic. Now, you can go to Whole Foods and get this for like $4 or $5, or you can go to the dollar store like I did and pick it up for $1. Okay? So I'm going to take the asparagus, plop those babies down there, and then I'm going to cut that up. Let me get another fork out of here. And what am I going to do? Small pieces so it explodes all through the salad. There's nothing better to me than having some grilled vegetables lipped into this any kind of salad. Now if I'm in a restaurant and I know their salads are going to be decent, I might combine 2, like a spinach salad and a romaine salad together and mix them up. I'm not going to use Caesar salad. I'm not going to use that dressing. I want to make my own, which we'll get to in a minute. Now you can see this is huge now. Now what else do I want to put in here? Got my veggies. All right. The next thing I want to put in. Wait a second. Find a good one here. I'm big on avocados, and we happen to be lucky enough to get organic avocados. But avocados, I don't really think it makes that much difference, organic or not. I'm going to take that baby, cut it in half. Most of you try to lose weight, I wouldn't eat more than 1/3 or a half. But if you're me, and my metabolism is really fast, and I'm constantly trying to hold my weight, and I'm staying right around 228, 225 to 230 right now. I'm going to cut it into little squares, and then take a spoon and scoop it out. Like I say, this is a great fat. Avocado is a phenomenal fat for you. I'm all about good fats. So I'm going to put the whole thing in here because That's how I roll with salad anyway, and because I can. Once you get to your desired weight, you could too. So let's see, let's take a lemon. Love fresh lemon in my salads. And really all you need is lemon and a little olive oil, but it depends what you want. Like for me, I love putting just some lemon on an avocado. It's amazing. We have farmers markets out here in California, and they'll have avocados that you can try, and they'll just have a little lemon on the side to put on. It's amazing. So I'm going to put about a little more than a half of a lemon on here, just a big salad. Then I'm going to take some apple cider vinegar. You saw it on your YRG program guide, and I'm just going to put a little bit, just a little. And then I'm going to drizzle the oil. Now the oil, if you go to the recipes, Stacy Morris found this oil, and for a gallon, it's only 27 bucks. And this is a Sicilian extra virgin olive oil. It's amazing. So I take that and I drizzle it around, and then get it out. Take some, before we talk about Celtic sea salt, because it changes the taste of how things taste. Changes your flavor. And I found this seasoned organic ground pepper. I love ground pepper. Love to have it freshly ground. Now you can see, I don't know how far we're in this, probably about 7 or 8 minutes into it. But basically, I've done everything in front of you except for cutting up the onion. So you can see this is making it, and look how huge the salad is. I will eat all of this tonight, by the way. Now, if you're dairy-free like I am, you might want to get some sheep cheese. And a grater like this, just grate that sheep cheese over the top of it. Maybe you'll get a half an ounce, maybe even an ounce. The back we put on there is an ounce. Just pop that in there. I know Stacy Morris loved cheese. Sheep cheese is how I got her off of cheese. Or I should say all the cow cheese, because cow cheese sucks. Okay, what are the salt, pepper, peppers? A little bit of that. And stir that baby up. Ooh, baby, yeah. I'm talking kick-ass warrior salad. Normally Angie makes these for me, right? I'm making it for me. So I'm going to show you. Now I'm going to come around here, let you get a really good view of that. And that's it right there. I will actually eat this whole salad tonight. I'll just taste it for you. Oh, phenomenal. Oh my God. So what I'm going to do, I'll either cook up some buffalo. If you go to buffalogals.com, buffalogal.com, you can get buffalo there. I might grill up some buffalo like a burger, and then break it up and put it in that salad. I might take some salmon, put it in there, some chicken, anything like that. For your last meal of the day, try to have a big kick-ass salad like this, and then have some protein. Try not to have the carbs at night if you're trying to lose that weight. That food combining of mixing vegetables and protein, or vegetables and carbohydrates, if you just eat where you don't mix the proteins and carbs, that weight's going to fall off you. So there's my salad for today. Hope you learned something from it, and enjoy. Manja. See ya. Bang!